Okay, yeah, I just finished the Voice Sisters episode tonight, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this one, and I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, Tyler Perry is so predictable. You know what I'm saying? It's always the same thing, and it's so predictable. You're always gonna have an angry black woman on every show. Okay, always he's always gonna have at least one just bitter. Always, he always gonna have somebody that's on the deal. Always, and it's so predictable. And I don't know if I'm able to do this one, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best. Okay, all right, let's go. Okay, let's go. So, of course, where we left off, Bridget boyfriend. I'm gonna say boyfriend because they keep saying he young. He supposedly, but he didn't. Okay, he was just faking. Okay, that's all it was. He shot the window out in his car, whatever. But you have Naomi that's over here with this male escort, and she asking him to do it. Naomi, it's the overacting for me. You know, she overacted. He got her acting so aggressive and angry and mad and bitter. Oh, I want you to kill him. What? Tyler, please. It's so, oh my God, it's so over the top. But nevertheless, we have that, okay? Finally, Pastor goes to go see Naomi's ex-husband's wife in the hospital. And of course, Naomi's wife keep doing the threats and disrespectful, you know, and I'm saying, Pastor, okay, it's your time again. I'm gonna need you to step up. He finally did it in a pastor-like way, but you know, at least he did it. Okay, we're gonna give him that. All right. But let's go over to the church where they getting ready and they gonna go to see Naomi. And of course, Rashida is left the room. She out. And then, of course, Tiffany comes in. Okay? And that's where Geneva is. And Geneva giving her the cold shoulder. Just attitude. Just so much attitude. And my thing is, this your friend? This your friend. They just going back and forth. It's just real. That's not your friend. They can, I don't know what they doing, but it's given they not friends or whatever the case may be. Whenever she brings up Javon, Geneva gets so defensive. Tiffany eventually is gonna figure that out, but nevertheless, she don't want to ride with Tiffany in the car, and it's just weird, you know, too weird. Okay, so after the whole thread going back and forth at the hospital, the pastor and Naomi's ex-husband, he threatens and say he coming for Rashida. So of course the pastor gets all nervous and all that, and he like, okay, I'm finna have to go check on my wife. So we gonna get into this whole assistant he got. All right. Okay, so Rashida shows back up in her office where Geneva and Tiffany is. You know, they going back and forth because Tiffany is basically trying to figure out what is going on with you. You know, you tripping, you not talking to me, you not answering my text, you avoiding me, you don't want to be around me. It's something up and you not telling me. You know, and she know, Rashida know too. But this support, okay, they in the office and they talking, then they start getting on Bridget. And they start talking about Bridget. And I don't like how Tiffany is with Bridget either. You know, they treat Bridget, you know, I don't like it. They don't treat Bridget like no friend, okay? They treat Bridget as if she's beneath them. That's how they treat her. So either way it go, they getting ready to go and they always gonna ride together. But of course, Geneva don't want to ride. I got somewhere to go. I gotta go stop and do some things. I'll just meet y'all there. She don't want to ride. She want to ride with Tiffany. And Tiffany has figured that part out. She just don't know what the deal is. And whenever she brings up Javon, Geneva gets real defensive. But, okay, whatever. They make it over Naomi house. And as they pull up, the pastor and his assistant pull up too. Now, the pastor and the assistant, we all know something ain't right about that situation going on. They haven't came clean about it, but as I said, Tyler is so predictable. We can read between the lines. Okay, there's some DL going on. Okay, but we gonna wait and see. All right, yeah. All right, so Naomi comes out and she's fully dressed, and of course her first attack is Rashida, because she feel like, Rashida, yeah, I'm glad you came to, check on me, yada yada, blah blah blah. You went to the hospital before you came and checked on me. This all is, Naomi like to play the victim, even though she created this. Okay, all of this is because of her, and she just all of it, right? So, hurt people hurt people. Naomi decides she wants to go around, baby, just start attacking everybody. She just gonna go for everybody, juggler. You know what I'm saying? She hit Tiffany first, Miss Lonely. Basically, you met somebody last night, you already ready to marry him. Just throwing shots, right? Just all of that. And of course, she hit Bridget every time. You like this house, you think this house is big because you ain't got one. It's just, baby, she need that. You know what I'm saying? Baby, she need that. Do you hear me? Naomi? Yeah, baby. I don't understand that friendship at all. At all. Bridget, I'm finna go. Baby, I would have been gone. I would have never showed up since the last time. What? Okay, continue. We're going to continue. So Rashida kind of gave her the whole, first lady, hey, you playing a victim, you causing all of this, and you going so deep that we can't even pull you out. So boom, that set, of course, Naomi off. All y'all feel like that, so let me just go around. She started attacking everybody, one by one. You know what I'm saying? Tiffany Lonely, she started with that, of course. She gonna save Rashida for last. Okay? But she went around. Okay? She went around. And she hit everybody, including Geneva, talking about her husband can't hit it like he's supposed to, And, yeah. And then when she got to Rashida, okay, she pulled up and told her, you know what's going on outside. You know what the deal is between them two. If you don't know, let me pull it up on the camera so you can see. And old boy, the assistant, started talking about, he know he loved me. He just like to make me jealous, holding her hand while I'm around. Yeah. And that's how it ended. But again, y'all, I don't know if I'm able to keep doing this because, Tyler, these characters, baby, I don't know if I can do it. But I'm going to try. Peace.